coming out of school is like having a tool. You've now got a tool to be successful. But if you think that that tool in and of itself is going to make you successful, that doesn't happen. You know, it's kind of like the carpenter. He can have the best hammer in the world, but if he doesn't get out and start building something with it and start using it, what good does it do? So, you know, I see a lot of the kids nowadays, they come out and they've got this education and they're like, okay, world, here I am. I'm like, boy, it just doesn't work that way. Many people in the world come out thinking, I want to be the boss. To me, leadership is outworking and out-preparing those that you're leading. It's understanding that, I call it extending the olive branch. I've always found that for those that I'm in charge of, if I extend the olive branch to them, give them something that they need, they'll pay me back in dividends. So I think, you know, leadership is something that it's totally different than just being the boss, dictating to people what you want done. I just don't think you get good results with that. Or what you find, you're always cracking the whip. You know, if you're going to dictate to people, you're going to always be on their case. You're always going to be pointing fingers. You know, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to give them expectations, let them do their job, right? So that, networking, I think that, I don't think I would have ever understood how important networking is out there. And networking takes effort. It doesn't just happen. Networking isn't just texting somebody. Networking isn't just emailing somebody. I mean, networking is actually finding out how to get people to help you succeed in what you do. And it's huge. And I don't think coming out of college, I would have never expected that. I kind of thought, hey, I have my degree, I'm ready to go to work, here we go. But my business has been built one state at a time, and it's amazing. Every time I go to the next state, the people that I work with in the state I'm currently in always open the door in the next state. Always. And I use that to my advantage. So I think that's something. And the other thing is persistence. You've got, it's kind of, I call it Chinese water torture. You've got to stay on. If you're trying to get things accomplished, you can't just accept no and stop. But you also can't be a pain in their side all the time. You got to find this common ground in between where you're kind of being persistent, kind of letting them know what you're looking for. I was going to Minnesota to help a franchisee get started. And it was so funny, before I even met this guy, he had saved my message on his voicemail. And he said, I told my guys that I want to meet this guy because if he's half as energetic in person as he is on the phone, he goes, we want him on our team. And I'd never met him before. But it was just the voicemail I left, you know, just how I said it. And he goes, man, you have so much enthusiasm for what you do. He goes, why wouldn't we want to be with you guys? And yet, we've never fixed one car for him, ever. So, you know, that's the thing that's really cool about networking and other people's relationships and your enthusiasm. You get things and you haven't even really proved yourself yet.